going to also, for the sake of, show on Telegram as well. Is it starting? Mm-mm. Let's see. Start stream.
All right, Hadassah called me asking if there's gonna be a tornado tonight.
What in the fuck, Master?
Are you sure?
She called for the weather report. She was concerned.
Yes, yes. On video.
What in the world?
Oh
Yeah, that
goodness.
is crazy.
Hadassah was
So,
concerned.
so,
You
so
hear me?
when you told her she's in the clear, what was she worried about? Was she
She
worried about
said,
her play date getting messed up, or
no, she just was like, it's a possibility for what? I said, well, it's always a possibility, Doctor. Okay.
mm.
And then Justin said something. She was out. He's like, go to your playroom. Okay, bye. You should go.
Wow. That baby's just worried
Oh,
about
that is
the
crazy.
safety of the family, and he just want to go in
Right.
the playroom. All right. All
Yeah,
right,
reach out to the
Dad.
weather lady.
We find ourselves outside of Kansas. No, I tried.
Oh,
There it is. Well, basically, Q'dash Boogie is missing.
Always.
And we are 4 minutes in. Now, if you would like Telegram, ZMR is now streaming. If you would like to listen on that side, we are still working to master this Live 365 thing. And again, if you missed this part, even though I'm talking to you and you can't hear us now, you will permit, you will hit the replay like a Rihanna song.
that's it.
There it is. So, how's y'all day?
Glad to be alive. It's long and hot, but we are here though, so ain't no complaints.
That part, that part. What about you, Lady V?
No issues, no problems. Glad to be alive.
Let me see you. Come on. Hey,
Yes.
Oh
Put your
yeah, they
hands
don't
in the
know about that.
sky.
get the
Let's get,
feeling.
let's get,
Let me
come
see you.
on.
Come on. Hey, wait a minute.
But yeah,
Trying to work this though. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Because this is kind of different. I guess now I'm trying to turn down. Shut. We gonna figure this out. I
hey,
think this.
hey, why you trying to get that fixed? What were you saying about the twins? Cause I'm about to probably try to watch that Utopia, see what it's about. But you were saying something about the twins, but we
Ooh,
went
yeah, I
out.
need to
So
rewatch it. No, because on the whole twin situation, it would be like one person was dead, but then they come back type of thing. But you don't like I don't want to tell it all, J Rich, because you go watch it. You know
Okay,
what I'm
okay, okay,
saying?
okay.
and then
All
somebody
right, let me,
may be able to hear as well.
Yeah. What yeah, whenever you watch it, maybe we could talk about it. You know what, you done inspired me to rewatch it.
Yes.
oh, is that good? Like if you rewatch it, you
Yeah,
probably
like
like you miss some.
I guarantee I'm gonna catch some more stuff that I did not catch the first time. Guarantee.
Oh, it's one of them show. Okay, I'm definitely gonna catch up on it
Yeah.
now.
I I watched some of it. But I don't want to recently. I don't know all of the span recently covers. But
Your son is fat.
that was really
who
disrespectful.
who say you talking about?
We are talking about the show Utopia on Amazon. Check it out. Check it out. Do not watch the European version. The
Oh, it's
European
a
version,
European version.
yes, the original is the European version. The European version is it's basically the same thing, but they say that. Okay, I'm sorry. 'Cause I'm trying to
Hold
find
on,
it.
you saying
But
choppy?
okay, can you hear me better now?
Yep.
All right. So I'm
Oh,
trying to explain it without telling you, but
never
basically,
mind.
what you mean? Never mind.
No, no, you did come in good, and then you went back real low. Unless it's just me, it could be
It
me.
might not be you. I'm trying
No, now
to
you good. Now
avoid
you good.
reverb. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So now the show American version is about these. Yeah, I guess you can call them geeks. They are really into this book called Dystopia. It's a comic book, but they see that the comic book has hidden messages in it. Whereas
Mm.
everybody else just looks at it as a comic book, they see the hidden messages. So fast forward, there's this couple, they're about to get married. The girl inherits a house from her grandfather. And while they're cleaning the house out, they find these pages from a comic book. So the fiance guy, he's like, I'm gonna take some pictures of this. I'm sure this is probably worth some money or something from fanboys and stuff like that. So he takes pictures of it, he puts it on the internet. Come to find out, it really is. It's like a really highly coveted comic book because it's the sequel to Dystopia. So he sets up this whole thing where he's trying to sell it to the highest bidder. And the story kind of starts from there. That's as far as I'll go. The reason we can't watch the UK version is because on the UK version, they claim that the comic book was given to the artist by a demon.
Oh.
The American version is not like the American version says nothing about who inspired him. It just talks about the guy who drew the comic book. That's it. But in the
Let me ask
show,
you: is the European version named Utopia Falls?
no, it's called just called Utopia, just like the other version.
Okay, because two of them popped up on my screen. I don't know which one I'm looking at. I don't know which
I'll
one
send
is
them to
the
you.
yeah.
I'll get on my job, Rich. You can
Make sure
tell
I'm
me get
watching the
on my
wrong.
job, Rich.
No, I just want to make
But
sure I'm watching the right one.
nah, you'll know because the European version sucks, honestly. I watched the American
Mm.
version first. Oh, also disclaimer, they canceled the show after the first season because it was so real that they had to start putting disclaimers on it. This came out during the height of COVID vaccine times. So I will say that there's a vaccine in the show. That's as far as I go with that part. But you know how shows I was thinking about this earlier today because I watched Megan 2.0 and I was kind of shifting through in my head what I find that what was said. But you know how every show, when you find out the villain, they have this long monologue that spells out all this stuff. And depending on what the subject matter is, you realize that that's what's really going on in real life.
I'm not sure if it's just me. You sound really far away.
Yeah, can't hear you at all.
Yeah, like you
Hardly.
sound really far away and it's choppy.
Okay. Okay, let me see something.
I want to hear more about the
Okay, here
show.
now.
I'm just.
Because from my
Who you want
side,
to hear
I
more about?
sound clear.
I mean, I hear
Okay,
you
how do I
now.
sound now?
Yeah, he, why you always catch me?
How do I sound now?
Sound good.
You sound
Loud
good.
and clear.
Okay. There's no reverb.
No reverb.
Nope.
Okay. Cool, cool. That's
No,
what I'm trying to avoid. Okay. But okay, so what's the last thing you all heard?
Nothing.
Okay, so I'll start over the short
Something you
version.
said something about a monologue though. You said because of COVID
Okay.
Oh yeah, you
vaccine
said,
and
and then you said you had just watched Megan 2.0. That's the last thing
Correct.
I
I
yeah.
heard.
watched
So
Megan
yeah, they just
2.0
went off
last
of it.
night,
Yeah, I
which
liked
is a
it.
really good movie. It's better
I
than the
liked it.
first one to me.
Yes, most definitely.
It is definitely better than the first one. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but if you notice in movies, once the quote unquote villain is revealed, they usually go off on this long monologue. And this monologue kind of explains their perspective and their motive for being the type of person that they are. And generally, in shows and movies, the villain is usually the quote unquote hero. But in Utopia, this is not the situation. Um,
At all.
but when he goes to explain his motive, you realize that this is going on in real life. Just like with Megan 2.0, if you watch that, when the
Everything.
villain, go ahead, Lady
Everything. Everything. 2.0, Megan, like I said, I watched it too. Everything.
So
I was trying
everything
to
is
get Ian
going on
character
now.
stuff.
Megan 2.0 got it.
He did not listen, AI. Hold,
Yes, it
watch
made
it.
me very
Watch it.
ambivalent about AI because I'm learning more about AI. AI has recently caught my attention. At the first I was like, man, I don't want to deal with no AI. And as we grew this year and started to do our transition and needs to update things and stuff like that, I was like, I'll get AI a try. And when I
Mm-hmm.
did, I enjoyed it. I was like, this is great. Like, I'm y'all okay. Y'all accuse me of preaching every week, whatever. But I found it very
We
interesting
don't accuse
that
you.
I was literally able to create just off my words.
Here you
All I
go.
had to do was type in or
Mm.
say what it was I wanted,
We knew it
and
was
it
coming.
manifested that for me.
We knew it was coming.
So
Proud
that's as far as
son.
I go with that. But that's a true statement. Like I literally thought about that as I was initially like using it more often. The initial attraction were the AI videos. These videos are like really crisp. So I'm like, how do y'all do this? I want to be able to create this on my own, whatever.
Mm.
Um, but in doing that, after watching that movie, I felt kind of bad. And then also there's a recent study which really isn't new, but it shows that the more you use AI, the more you yourself decline cognitively
I can
because
see that.
AI. Go ahead, Rich. I'm sorry.
No, no, I'm saying I can see that because you just depending on them the whole time. So,
Correct. You don't have to
that,
think.
mm-hmm.
So what I was saying basically like be responsible when you do it. Don't use AI to basically be lazy. Use it as a tool to enhance your own thinking. So um anyway, with Utopia is very conspiracy theory based. So if you don't like conspiracy, you're not gonna like Utopia. But what I was saying rather before the show is Utopia has caused me to look at the news and missing persons flyers very differently. Um, that conversation was triggered by basically what we see online. We can say, oh, that's the truth, that's the truth. But in actuality, when it comes to internet news, basically anything that's fed to us, we really can't say in totality that's the truth because it's just told to us. So we can go by our law and we can accept it by our law. But outside of that, you can't personally say that you can attest to that as a truth outside of saying that you heard it in multiple places, if that makes sense. And
Some
Boogie's
persons
here.
that happens on the show that makes you skeptical.
I'll give away one part, but not give it away. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a scene where one of the characters is wanted. They're not wanted because they did anything wrong. And also, the kicker to this is the conspiracy is not even the government. It's just basically somebody with a lot of money.
Hold on, wait. Are you talking
Uh,
about Jessica?
no, I'm not talking about Jessica.
Okay.
Mm-mm. And when I say to give a real life example of that, something I found out today is they're trying to accuse Elon Musk of manipulating the Ukraine war and
Mm.
making it to where Ukraine had a disadvantage because he has access to Starlink, which there's a Elon Musk and Megan 2.0. Did you see him, Val? Okay, I don't know what she is. But um apparently Elon Musk made it to where Ukraine could not access the Starlink satellites, and that caused them a great disadvantage in the war. So I say that to say utopia is not about government conspiracy. It's about conspiracy that's triggered by a person that has a lot of money. And there's this one person that ends up having the dystopia book or the utopia book. Not even the people, the good guys, quote unquote, that are looking for this book know where this person is, but he's a part of their crew. They never met him because they always talked online, but he's now wanted because it's known that he has his book. So what they do to get the public to turn him in, at first, they just say he's missing. Just like you see any type of missing kid thing. And of course, it's a kid, so you're gonna pass it around. Because if it's your child, you're gonna want somebody to find your child. When that doesn't
Mm-hmm.
work, they frame this child with a whole mass murder. They have video and everything, but he did not do it.
Crazy.
And they didn't use
Man, that
AI.
sounds like a deep plot.
There was no AI involved. They had an actual person do enough to make it seem like he did something, and then they had an adult come and kill everybody. But they put it on the boy.
Mm, that's
So it
crazy.
really made me look at the news and missing flyers and all of that. It made me look at it differently because I know that things of truth that really happen in real life are put in shows, and they kind of put little pieces in it somewhat to desensitize you, but in other aspects they kind of do it as entertainment because I don't think that either they believe that the grand scale of people will catch on to it, or that even if they did, that they would be credible enough for anybody to believe them.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely going to get on that. That sounds like a good show. You
Yes,
know, my
but
thing, you said they canceled after season one, though, but
they
they're showing
did
two seasons
because
on
it was
mine.
so real.
It
Like the
was
way
too
that I
real.
even found out about the show was because, like I said, there's a vaccine involved in the show. And the monologue of the person who's the villain was being passed around the internet on a clip. And people were like, this is what's going on right now with us. Like, this is real life. And they put it in our face. So that
Mm.
happened so much to where I think now it starts at the first episode. But then whatever the episodes were after, they start putting a disclaimer at the beginning of the show, like this is not real. This is not based on real events and stuff like that. But they canceled the show. That's just how controversial and triggering that show was. But it was a great show.
It really was. And I say, Chanel, sorry, Wisdom Simone, has a very interesting taste in shows and movies, and we generally don't like the same thing. She told me about this. She told me about Utopia a long time. I was like, Chanel, you be watching this weird stuff. And she was like, just watch it. And I was like, okay. We do like a binge
No,
at the house?
we didn't. We did not. But I will say this: your reaction was the same as mine, and everybody else who actually listens to me and watches it. This show is so good; you are stuck from the very first episode.
Yeah,
It's
I
not a
was. I
show.
couldn't go to sleep.
It is not a show where you gotta watch it and you like, oh, okay, this is nice. The first time I watched this show, I had to go to work, and I was very disciplined about my bedtime. I was really good about my bedtime about this time. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch this one episode and I'm gonna go to bed. I think I watched like 2 or 3 episodes that night. I could not go to bed. I couldn't. I had to
It
force
was
myself to go to
that
Is
bed.
good.
that is that a part of the psychosis of the show? How do you know that's not a part of it?
Come get
Mm.
your shot.
That's a psychological question, man.
I might have
It's
to check it
because the
out.
show is that good. They did a really good job with the first episode, and it's not. I can't think of one episode that's like, oh, that episode sucked. Every episode was good. I can't think of one episode that wasn't good. And it's crazy because it also hits on how preacher tells us how they'll put agents in your life or certain people will
Hmm.
be placed in your life. Man, let me tell you, that show
Yeah, I
is
gotta
good.
watch it over again. I have to.
Yeah, that show is really good. Really, really good. But yeah.
Well, speaking of missing people, they ended up finding my guy, or not finding Julian Brown, but he ended up being safe and sound. So
Yes.
that's
Who
good
is
for
your
right
guy? Our
now. And
listeners don't know who you're talking about.
Julian Brown, the guy who, or the young man who turned the plastic into gasoline, he ended up. They said he popped up missing, but his mother confirmed that he just in hiding right now.
Or is she in
Oh
on it?
wow.
Is it a utopia
Mm.
scheme? And now we got to start asking hard hitting
Mm.
questions.
No, I don't
Wait,
think
what you
no.
say?
So he's found. He's okay.
He was never lost. So what happened was the internet was going crazy because he hadn't posted in a long time. And his last post was like, hey, basically strange stuff been going on. Helicopters been flying around my house, strange stuff happening. The video before that, he was like, I know I don't have long to live. He was just saying stuff like that. And then he disappeared off the internet. So naturally, people are gonna think something is up because all of this started happening after basically his invention was legitimized. He went and got all this stuff tested to see if it was viable, and it was government tested. And after it was government tested, then he came back and was like, yeah, I believe people are following me. I believe all this other stuff. And then he disappeared off the internet. So the internet started this rumor. I saw it today, was when I saw it, but then it was a wildfire. And then by the end of the day, I saw a post that said they got in contact with his mom, and his mom said that he's fine. It's just that he's laying low because of the situation.
Yeah. He said one time they already his brakes, what they cut his brakes or something happened with his tire.
You told
So
us about that. I don't remember hearing about that, but I do remember you saying that the last time we talked about him.
yeah, I seen a clip. He actually came out and said it. Like you know how he comes on his does them little clips. He actually came out and said that's how I think I ended up finding out about him. I ended up looking him up. I'm like, who was him? I'm like, why was somebody trying to break the lines on his brake? I'm like, oh, now I see why.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
what the people
I thought
money.
about it today and I was talking to my coworker about it, and I was like, if something does happen to him, it makes sense because he's literally taking care of two problems in one situation. One problem is with plastic, there's an overload of it now. It's in the water, it's everywhere. It's even down to, we talked about it before on the show, it's even within us. It's broken the
Mm-hmm.
brain blood barrier, and we got plastic floating around in our brains now. That's just how much of a problem plastic has become. He's able to take that and turn it into a very valuable resource. A resource so valuable that a whole country will start a war, start a fake war, just to be able to gain control of the original version of it. You figured out how to do this for next to nothing. And you think ain't nobody finna come after you?
Oh yeah, all day they coming after you.
Yes. Shout out. Let me pay some bills and then also give a disclaimer. So we are still in somewhat of a transition when it comes to the show. As far as hits, we play hits all the time, but we are still experiencing technical difficulties when it comes to being able to present you the show live on the new platform as of right now. So with that, we can't play requests. But unless there are some disputes, there may be something that we can do to appease that. I just would have to talk to management and get back with y'all. What else? Welcome to Request Live. The reason you'll have Mondays, where everybody else hates them.
Hate them.
I do for your support. Yes, yes, we could not do this without listeners like you. And if you check out your screen, there are some handles there. Although we may not be streaming on all of those anymore, we are still on those platforms. for you to go check out. Facebook, YouTube. I'm not sure if we're on the store anymore. Check that out. Most of all, cash out.
Oh
Give the
yeah.
gift that keeps on giving. ZMR Radio. Simple as that. We take it, we give it back to the people, and we grow with the rest. As you see. Check out the bottom of the screen, qdashzamar.bandcamp.com. Support your local artist. They put their all into it and they appreciate your appreciation. Most of all, in the form of cash ducats. Go
Mm,
ahead, if you download, throw some change. They prefer dollars, I'm sure. Now, you can also support them monetarily if you listen to ZMR Radio, because ZMR Radio now issues royalties for its artists that are registered. So if you're an artist, register, get a little change, buy your bag of chips.
oh yeah. Q'dash,
And
that's about to be eating now. He been
man,
crying out to us all
Kadash
this
Day,
time.
that's our morning wake up call. Benia,
But
Badam, where
damn,
you
where
at?
you at?
Where you
We need to
at?
start saying that as our alarm clock. Wake up to
That's
that
our
thing.
6 o'clock wake up call for real.
Yeah, no. I'm with you. I'm just saying we said as our personal alarm clock on the phone. We wake up like, but you just hear him screaming.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm
That
about to set
man
it as my alarm.
belting.
Where you at?
Belton.
That song hot. I was
Yeah,
on
he
repeat with that song today.
he got
Hey,
persecution tribulation on his alarm clock when he wake up.
that's what I wake up in my. I wipe my face in that
Oh,
mirror. Be looking, wipe that fog off. I'm like, oh yeah,
not the
about to go
fog. Was
down.
it Steve?
Yep,
I
that's
was
how you
gonna
know
say,
it's
why is
real.
it fog?
Cause that's how you know it's real out there.
That's how you know it's real because of the fog.
Yeah, you ever seen the movies like when they wake up in the morning, they wipe the fog off the mirror, and like you know something suspenseful about to happen.
Skirt, skirt, skirt.
That's when they see.
With their
Yep,
little arm.
exactly. Serious out there.
Shout out to said, welcome again. I've seen that today. He said, who's gonna cover that T app? I've seen that today. I don't know much about it because I didn't look into it. I just recently learned about that app. I don't know it in its totality. Oh wow. He is breezy. But I don't know it in totality, but I
Me
do
either.
did see that recently it was hacked.
Jay Rich knows
Yes,
about
I
it.
saw that as well. Oh, J Rich, you had your
Why
information
you
on
throw my
there?
name in there?
Jay
No,
Rich.
but I did
Jay
see where like
Rich.
people's like driver license was leaked, passwords, and I was like, oh, this is tight.
What is the
Mhm.
app? I don't even like from what I think I know. It's just basically an app like telling people business. Is that not it?
Yeah, just men's business though. So if you dated a guy, they got the pics of him, put their bio out there with the watch out for the whole nine.
Okay.
Supposed to be
Oh, I
strictly
did not
for
know that's what it was
Yeah,
for.
it's like a busted you cheating app, right?
right, yep.
Got you. Gotcha. Yeah,
Eh,
I
So
did
so
see
now
Wait,
that.
so
now they got to.
wait. So was it the guy stuff that was leaked, or was it the women
Everybody's
stuff that
stuff
was
that
leaked?
was leaked.
Well, it's really supposed to be. I'm thinking it's supposed to be the women's stuff because you know they got into their driver license and different stuff. So I think their information. I don't think the guys' information leaked because only women can like sign up for it and put their personal info out.
Men can't sign up for it.
Nah, you can't because they make you take a picture of your driver's license and the whole nine. So you
Oh
can't get up
wow.
on there.
So let me see. Let's see
Good.
what this is.
That's what
She's
that's what
always
I
good.
get. That's what I get.
Okay,
The
wait.
world.
It say is the breach is bigger than thought. Private messages on T, the anonymous dating advice app, were exposed in a recent data breach. The data breach at the T app used to review men anonymously was bigger than initially reported. Direct messages, which included sensitive topics, were accessed by a security researcher. I mean, I guess the security wasn't that tight. The data breach at T, the viral app that allows women to post anonymous reviews of men, was bigger than initially reported and included private messages. Last week, the app acknowledged that it experienced a data breach of about 72,000 images, including users' photos and driver's license. Now, a T spokesperson tells Business Insider that the company recently learned that some direct messages were accessed as a part of the initial incident. Out of an abundance of caution, we have taken the affected system offline. I mean, damage already done now.
Yeah.
Exactly. Too late.
Mm.
It's too
So they get
late.
the guy's stuff too. Then I thought it was just the women's information.
It says
Everybody
security
got
researcher Kazra, he's Indian. I can't pronounce his name. Told BI,
Patel.
no, it's not Patel. That's
Oh, okay.
easy. It's like Rajardi,
It's terrible, Rich.
Rajardi or something. But honestly, it's not terrible because Patel for them is like Smith or Johnson or Jackson for us.
I see that name everywhere. Like, yeah, sign
Yes,
this. Like, Patel. I'm like, everybody named Patel.
money. Patel means millions.
That's all it
That
is. They always be owners.
yes. Let's see. He was able to access more than 1.1 million private messages between T users, including intimate conversations about topics like divorce, abortion, cheating, and rape. Some chats included details like phone numbers and locations to meet up. The chats were from
Like,
February 2023 to July of 2025. I didn't
Wait a minute,
realize
who's
that
meeting
app was
up
that
on the app?
old.
It's only women. What they meeting up to talk about the guy?
Oh, you know
sound like it's a
what?
lot more going on.
Right, I'm
This
just
is
like, they could turn it
interesting.
into something totally different.
It says he accessed T's app data using Firebase, which is interesting
What's
to
fire,
me.
babe?
I'll tell y'all why that's interesting offline. An app development platform. Hmm. Interesting. Very,
Oh,
very interesting. So it shows you things that are not secure as you think they are.
yeah. That happened quick.
That
I don't even think that app was out that long.
I didn't know it was out that long either. I just recently heard about it.
Yeah, that ain't taking the internet by storm. Everybody talking about it.
Yeah, but that's usually how it is though. You don't find out about things until they've been out for a while. Like
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at something that was talking about different ways to build passive income, and it was saying that YouTube is one way, but it's not immediate. Like it's
Yeah.
gonna take time for you to be able to build that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Cause they ain't gonna pay till like at least like a month later, right? A month, 2 months later, once you get everything set up.
Well, no, you have to have the views and watch hours and be monetized. It takes a while.
Correct.
And what you need about 500 subscribers now? Or what, 1,000?
I want to say it's about 4,000 watch hours.
Oh, but it don't matter how many subscribers you got though.
I think don't subscribers play into like your sponsorships?
I don't know. We got somebody online. We got the subscribers in to watch hours. She don't want to answer though. She trying to keep her information private.
Uh-oh. I think we have a guest. I'm not sure if they're a guest or a listener. Either
Yeah,
way,
we
you
we
still
still trying to
welcome.
figure that out.
Shout out to Be Breezy.
Are you talking about Be Breezy? Or are you talking about
Yes, okay, he's
PP?
a listener. He put listener big as they goodness. Sorry. Didn't mean to offend you. Sheesh. These apps not working. Yes. So I don't know much about it. That's all I know about it. I don't deal in the dark. So
Yeah, you ain't had no reason to be up on it anyway. So
yeah, I don't deal in the dark. So it's yeah, I don't know nothing about it. But I did see it. But that's what happens. I mean, what's done in the dark comes to light at the Coldplay concert.
man, Nicole.
Speaking of, I'm not sure if you actually posted it, but I saw where someone like took a picture of Coldplay, you know what I'm saying, while they were performing,
Oh
and
yeah, I did.
you could see them just up
Yes.
there chilling. I'm like,
Yes.
of course they're gonna pick y'all.
Yes. Sure did.
Yeah, I need to
That's
see that
why
picture.
I sent
How
it
are
to
you so
y'all and I
confident they were
said
gonna
they would
get
have been a
picked?
sore thumb jealous.
What happened?
They would have shamed a sore thumb.
I need to see that pic. I want to see why they were
I'm
so why
sending
they
it
I
why
to
they
just
you.
did
posted it.
it.
I just posted it.
Oh, you did?
Listen, in that picture, they was like more pronounced than Coldplay was.
Yes. Them, the chick, and whoever that chick was with.
Oh yeah, they definitely posted up.
Like, how you up there like that and you mad you got caught? You basically waving for people to see you. Literally, with your body up there swaying. Just swaying back and forth.
Like all the lights are on. Like it'd be different if it was like a dark concert. They chilling.
Enjoying life. Mm-mm-mm. Well, recently Coldplay had a concert in Miami, and somebody was on. They caught him on the kiss cam, but it was his wife, and nobody ran. And they took the moment to basically, as you would say, give him his flowers, um, because he was there with his wife or whatever. But it was still interesting. This whole Coldplay kiss cam situation.
I wonder if their ticket sales went up.
You wonder what?
them ticket
If
sales
their
done went up
ticket
after that.
sales,
Probably.
I'm telling y'all, it was all an orchestrated play. The wife eat, Coldplay eat,
Man,
everybody
let me
eating
tell
from
you
it.
that response. Did you read her response? If that was her response,
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If it was a response, it was very well written. It
it
Then
was
she
definitely
ain't
very
playing
well
no
written,
game. She ain't
and she
playing
was
no
very much
game.
so over him.
You said she was very well who?
Over him. As a
Mm-hmm.
woman reading that, that doesn't say I'm heartbroken because my husband cheated on me. That says I already knew this nigga was trifling. I just needed evidence. And thank
Yeah,
you.
no,
I
it really sounded like
appreciate
that.
it.
Yeah, like she was just waiting for something. Like this is the big moment here. Like I could definitely get out of this.
Wow.
Somebody said
Shout
Jahi
out to
would say anything.
Breezy. Breezy said Jahi will say anything. He don't know.
Listen, this man's my number one hater right here. We ain't well, but outside the book, but
Why y'all
he's
take
my
pride
number
in running
two.
this man down?
Listen,
Nah,
they ain't got nothing else
he
better to
don't say
do.
anything, man. He don't care. He don't know nothing. He just be like, "Oh, you did."
So what you know?
Look,
What
this
you
gonna
got
be
for
the
the
same man
people?
asking for my help.
Listen,
Come
I
on,
don't know
son.
nothing. I'm chilling. I don't know nothing. I don't want a problem.
All
Don't
right,
worry,
let's
we
scrap it.
gonna give you some problems. We don't
All
want no
right then,
problems.
let's scrap it. The man will switch up like a light switch. I mean, that's what happened when
Hold up,
information
when Big Lee
comes.
switch up, why you don't say nothing about that? Hypocrite.
I mean, because he'll let you know. You know what I'm saying? He let you know. You went up there. It's
Oh, so
something
that make it
different.
better. The CIA lets you know up front. Oh yeah, I'm a spy. Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
good.
oh, don't kill him, Rich. God, no.
Listen,
They
Let him
come
boy,
in.
leave. Let him
They
leave.
come in.
they coming. We almost there, man. We almost there.
What, the persecution?
Listen, yes.
Yes.
As soon as
Let
this
me tell
You
you,
got
when
kind
confirmed,
we
of hype
get
about
there,
that.
we
Like,
playing
we
all the
almost
greatest
there,
hits.
y'all.
well, we are. Every song we can dig up, we playing. It's gonna be a
Ah.
takeover that night. Every one of them. If you don't got a raw, you gonna have one that night. You ain't never sung. You gonna be a choir boy if you would do. We gonna find him.
Listen, that was one of the. That was listen. Wait, that was one of the funniest jokes you ever said.
What's that?
That was
I'm
one
just
of
saying.
them. Good
We got
job.
one though.
Good job.
That's all right. That's all right. There it is. I finally get some flowers. Finally. That man will switch up like a light switch. Double
Yeah, yeah,
entendre.
yeah, yeah. Just
Josh
barely.
usually says that. Double entendre. Kind of a switch of pace. I'm curious. So I want to see what the listeners think. We finna go. We finna go into the book. The what you call it? How did we get here section? We got here because I just jumped. So
Mm.
earlier today, I was listening to a news report, and that news report was talking about, our current commander in chief is all over the place. So, two things happened. One funny, the other interesting. One I posted, he's going after Beyonce now because he apparently believes that Beyonce got an $11 million payment from the Democratic Party, which nobody can find this $11 million
Oh
payment that he's talking about.
yes.
But oh, he says Bree says she did. Okay, that's second witness. Let's see your facts that you back that up with. But the other thing that was said, I think this weekend, there was a protest held at one of the Trump towers or something like that in the lobby. And the protest, I have no, oh, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. But they had a protest, and the protest was about the big beautiful bill, and they were upset because that bill is taking a lot from disabled people and people that really actually need it. Um, Personally, I'm not offended by a work requirement for SNAP benefits or other benefits. I do believe that if you're able bodied and you could work, go do something. There are some
Mm-hmm.
people though that they're not able bodied and they can't do it. I think those are exceptions. But basically, the protest was because of that. They're saying you leaving a lot of people in bad positions. So, in considering that, if you're familiar with eugenics basically disgraces a lot of people who are left out in the cold for that bill. They don't necessarily believe, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm only speaking based off my level of understanding of eugenics, but they don't necessarily believe that handicapped people should live or disabled people should live. They don't believe that if you don't have, or they don't believe if you have a certain level of intellect or lack thereof, that you're worthy of anything. That's it ties into why a lot of melanated individuals were sterilized unbeknownst to them. There's one lady that I always think about when I talk about it. I think she was from one of the Carolinas, but she only has one child. And the reason she only has one child is because she was a teenager. Um, y'all heard it. Y'all see it. Hit the like button on ZMR YouTube page. There it is. Shout out to DTL, aka the Love Doctor. Make sure you mind every Thursday night. Two mics and a mind there for you. We'll post the link. Y'all go over there and hit that like and hit the cash app. Hit the cash app. But that bill basically puts handicapped people in a bad position and anybody that's needy. And so with eugenics kind of believes that that type of person should be wiped out. And that also ties into like Nazi belief of a superior race and a superior genetics and all of that. So it made me wonder, like, is he into eugenics or what have you? And then looking into it, it kind of looks like he is. There's nothing that's like outright like him saying, yeah, eugenics is a thing, but his pattern of speech and some of his behavior in the time that he's been known publicly,
Mm-hmm.
it points to it. And it kind of makes sense some of the stuff that he's doing. Like that's the only thing that makes sense what he's doing to me. Otherwise, he just seems very capricious and all over the place.
It's an interesting point. Oh my god.
Does he not like pride himself on his intellect? I know that's like a big thing for him because people have been talking about the fact that he fears that he'll get dementia and all that other stuff. So that would make sense as to why he prides himself on his intellect so much. And I was reading an article where he was saying, it was said that he told Oprah she's lucky that she got good genes to be successful.
Oh, he told her that?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
yeah, he told her that. I'm
Who
gonna
said
post the
that?
article. What you say?
Who said that?
Donald Trump told Oprah that she's lucky she was born with good genes to be successful. And then also, it's been said by multiple sources that when it comes to immigration, another reason he's big on getting illegals out is he said the illegals are bringing bad genes to the country.
He definitely sound like he with that eugenics movement. If he saying stuff
Yeah,
like
that's
that,
like, yeah, that's
Exactly.
definitely a pattern of language. That's definitely a pattern of
that man said
language.
bringing bad genes to.
Yeah, I had
Has anyone
never
heard
thought
about?
about it. I don't know. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry. There was a book I believe called "Take My Hand" and Marianne and Minnie. I believe the names were. I just checked GPT because I read the book a minute ago. They basically was considered special needs, I believe, and they were both sterilized. Um, and it follows the nurse who did it and unintentionally realized she did it, and then she fought for them because they did get health problems later in life,
Hmm.
but they can't say what caused it. But yeah, they were sterilized as young girls.
Yes. Hmm. You
Mm.
said the name of the book is Take My.
Take My Hand,
Oh. Okay.
You said you read that book?
yes, I think I audibled it maybe some years ago.
Mm.
It was an amazing book. Basically, they were low income. You know how they have welfare and they just come and give you your vouchers and say, okay, time to come to the doctor. And you think it's all
Mm.
routine. That's how I believe they made it seem like everything was routine. And they sterilized, I want to say 12 and 13, like they were really young.
Okay. What's the health problem they got when they got old?
One was dying of cancer. I don't think I followed up on it, but the nurse felt bad because
Sheesh.
they can't say that it was from that she basically held the guilt when she
Mm.
gave her that shot. But once she realized what they were doing, she did step in and try to help.
Oh, so she at least had a conscience though about it. Once she found out what she was really doing, the nurse.
Oh yeah, that's horrifying to find that out. And the book, from what I remember, was very well written. It was great. But these are real life people, and they were old in age, maybe in the 2000s. So this was not that long ago.
Yeah, still goes on to this day. Planned Parenthood is a spawn of eugenics. It was
Mm-hmm.
originally made to kill off people
Oh,
that I forgot. There was a certain term that they used. I forgot what the term was, but it was made for those people. And it wasn't, even though melanated people were at the top of the list, it was not exclusive for melanated people. Even with other nationalities, of course, the main nationality that came up with it was Caucasian, or what we would say to be Caucasian anyway. But um, even amongst them, if they felt like somebody amongst them was quote unquote, as he would say, mentally retarded, or they didn't have a certain level of intellect, then they would sterilize them as well, or even do something to
Exactly.
kill them off.
That's the girls were considered. I think one was more severe, but they were considered slow or dumb, as they
Hmm.
would call it. And they were very poor. They only had their dad. Their mom passed away. I'm sorry, they had their dad and their grandma. And he was poor. And when you're poor, it's like, oh, the government. They just trusted the government wholeheartedly.
Hmm. I agree.
Yeah.
I definitely agree. But yeah, this stuff isn't. It's not very far behind us, if not still prevalent today. A lot of it. Shout out to Chuck. She says interesting because in the Handmaid's Tale they kill all the disabled folks in the book. Yeah, that's eugenics.
Wasn't the Handmaid Tale? Was that a series they made out of that too?
Oh, they did. They made a series out of it.
Yeah, I remember seeing
That
that.
last season was so fire. Well, I'll say the last episode.
Or what, like
That
the season
episode was
finale for
fire.
it?
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to retract that again. The episode before the last episode was fire. The last season was a slow burn. And the episode before the last episode really should have been the last episode, but it wasn't. And yes, it
Mm.
was a movie first. I think the movie was in the 80s.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a book, then it turned into a movie, and then it came back and turned into a series. But I think the series, the reason it was so popular is because it fit the time as far as the propaganda that needed to be pushed. Because there was a homosexual agenda in Handmaid's Tale. Low key, I think they were trying to turn folk against the book, like just being legit. The season finale could have been an email. The final season was slow and dry. I'm sick of seeing close-ups of June face. That ain't that the truth. Yeah, it was. It was the last season was very slow. Um, but that's the episode before the last episode. That was fire. They could have just matter of fact, the whole season could have been just that episode, and that would have been sufficient.
Well, that episode was that good, huh?
The episode was that good. Yes,
How many
yes.
seasons they had of Handmaid's Tale?
I think six. Chelsea, you can correct me.
Oh, they went on for a minute.
Yeah, it's been on for years. But yes, I do believe that it was an attempt to demonize the book. People that don't understand the book are really easy to do that. Um, because what they did was based off of the book, but they did it in such a distorted way. If you didn't have any understanding, you probably would be against the book. Um, yes, you probably would be against the book. So they did. They pushed the feminist agenda pretty hard in there too. Because June was like the savior of everything. She had the power to manipulate any and everybody. I can't think of anybody that declined June. Um, and she was always presented as like this ultra strength, even when she was in her lowest of situations.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, there were quite a few agendas going on in that particular story. They did make some amendments to the original book, like Chelsea said. They killed all the handicapped people in the real book. You can't do that. Nobody's going to accept you killing some handicapped people in a
Mm-hmm.
show just because. At least not today. Maybe next year. I don't know. I'm
Johnny,
waiting
I
for
need that
it.
persecution. I need that persecution tribulation boot camp. Yeah.
Say we need the
You
persecution
coming for
tribulation
mine?
book.
Yeah. No, I just looked at
Paradise
Chat
is
GPT.
coming.
I just looked at Chat GPT and I'm honestly appalled. According to that, Minnie, I want to say Minnie was born in 1958 and the other one, I guess, 2 years later. So this was after my parents were born that this took place.
What are we talking about?
The two young black girls considered slow that were sterilized at age 12 and 14.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this happened. I mean, they weren't the only ones. They may have been the only ones that were
No,
showcased, but they were not the only ones.
no, I'm just appalled at how recent that was. 1958?
Yeah.
The lady I'm talking about, I think she happened in the 70s. If you seen, what's the name of that documentary? It's like two of them. It's like behind, what is it? Something color line, something I can't remember. It was really, really big.
You talking about the Hidden Colors?
Hidden Colors, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's in that.
They
If
talking
I'm
about
not
you did this a
mistaken.
lot on like the more later episodes. I think like what part 4 or 5 or something.
It may have been. It's so many of them.
Mm-hmm.
All that stuff kind of blur together.
No, I do.
Yeah, it's a lot
But
of them.
they got some good info in there. And a lot of times they try to go against the book too. So like it's a little mixture of both.
Yeah, but when you start dealing with us, you start getting into we get run down the check. You
Huh.
start getting into that Egyptology and all that African
Right.
stuff. And I think I told y'all one day I was at work, and this is something I find funny. The most Afrocentric people that I meet are daggum near white. I
At
don't know
work?
why. When it comes to like super quote unquote black power people,
Mm-hmm.
maybe it's because they hate the fact that they're light skinned. I don't know. But they be the most Afrocentric that I've seen. So
You saying this at your job?
yes.
Mm.
Yes. Yeah. One person I don't even think I could talk about right now. But the other, he came in with like the whole bird on his chest, on a necklace, and all types of stuff. So when I went to do what I needed to do to get him on his way, he sat there, he endured me setting it up for him. And then after I finished, he had been holding his phone in his hand like he was just anticipating something. And as soon as I finished, he goes, "You want to know how you looked?" What do you say? Some odd million years ago or something. And I just looked at him and he showed me a picture of looks like some woman in Africa. And
Like
I'm
them
like,
Nefertiti type what you call it? Them
yeah.
Nefertiti
And I just was like, okay.
figures.
He went about his business.
Like, man, like who gave you that information?
I
They
know,
be
and
confident
I'm
with that.
not gonna refute you. I'm not gonna
Nah,
refute you at all.
you
Say
fight
what
them
you
ain't really
believe.
gonna do nothing. That's going. They gonna keep going. They're gonna intensify the
Not at
argument.
all. Mm-mm. If it made
Let
you
them go
feel
about their way.
good, then enjoy your day. I done had people tell me all kinds of stuff. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the covering or what, but I've been. Oh my goodness, people have
I'm
said
thinking the
all kinds
cover
of stuff
gonna
to
have some.
me.
Yeah, they definitely gonna
Yeah,
think something to do with it.
people have said all kinds of stuff to me. Oh my goodness, it's very funny though.
What's like the
Very.
crazy thing you probably somebody try to drop knowledge to you about?
Mm,
Yeah, all the time. I don't know what it is. She attract them folks, man.
yeah, I don't know what it is. I can't think. I can't think of one right now because I've been allowed a break. Who has allowed me a break? Nobody has. Matter of fact, the last person that gave me anything, it was books.
Oh, okay.
Um, and I appreciated it because they didn't know it, but that was what I had read the night before, so that was
Mm.
appreciated. But mm, I can't think. I know I done told Lady V a couple of them.
Don't worry,
Oh,
something
I
But
happened
got
to
they
one.
some they
This
strange too,
lady,
boy. Goodness.
this lady came up to me. I had on, I forgot what I had on, but whatever it was, I work in a medical office. So she was coming to check in. I checked her in. After I checked her in, she was like, "Where your people from?" And I was like, I told her Florida,
you.
and I
Mm.
said I know my grandparents them out of Texas and Louisiana, and she was like, "You got Geechee in you. Look up the Geechee people. You look like you Geechee. You are Geechee. I know you are." And then she started telling me about colors like indigo and all this other stuff. Look it up. Yeah, the Geechees. You pop the Geechee. Geechee went all the way down to Florida. And I'm just sitting here like, ma'am, can you have a seat so somebody can call you back for your appointment?
She was adamant
And
on letting you know that.
yeah, she was really excited and adamant about it. And she was, I forgot what colors I had on that day, but she said whatever the colors were I had on had something to do with it. And I was just like, yeah, ma'am. And then another lady was trying to sell me on Zodiac. What's your sign? Ma'am, what's your availability for this appointment? Like, I get all
Oh
kinds of stuff.
man, the people who do
Boog is
Zodiac always be
bored.
the
Boog, what
weirdest
you got for
people.
the people?
Just take care of your body. And if you Geechee, you know,
Let me tell you
I'll,
It's
I'll
about
all
find
how,
right.
something
how
Boog. I
around
don't
skinny
with
take
Geechee.
Bug
all
I
is.
offense.
can figure it out. This, you probably are Geechee, yo.
I'm your hootie.
You might be.
Mm, cut him
That's all that
down.
matters.
Bug, until
No
you eat
matter
what
what
we
I am,
eat,
I'm
Well,
your
we
no,
don't
hootie.
want to hear
no.
your opinion.
We don't.
Until you eat the poison of the people. This man went to the bowling alley. He refused to eat what we ate. That man
Oh
has his
Listen,
wow.
own separate
man.
diet like
Don't eat the
Daniel.
king's meat. It
Right?
make you
Like
He
we
had to
grab
make
fat.
you
bologna. He
fatter.
like, yeah, we ain't eating the king's meat. I'm like, what we doing? We are eating poison while this man eating clean. I ain't
That
like
man
Nah,
that.
be playing
listen,
those games.
y'all don't understand, man. I be going through it. I would have ate that and been home feeling like I'm dying. I can't eat that stuff, man.
Don't worry, you
I'm
got your
sorry.
shot. He took care of you. Push you down a flight of
You
steps.
would have taken him all right. We would have been down a hole. There, dude. What you got for the people, Lady V?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I was too busy laughing at somebody saying it. I'm steady mashing the game.
What is that?
They're running us down. They say we're
This
going
is
in
how we
circles and making
roll.
U-turns. And instead of
When
our
he said
co-host
steady
contributing,
mashing, I
they
listen.
running us down in the chat.
When he said steady mashing the game, I'm glad I was on mute. I was over here hollering. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry, but no. Um, I'm with my other co-host. Take care of your bodies, as he say. Just gonna
So now
help
we
echo
divided.
that.
Breeze is talking about apps divided. He that came in here and divided us. You with your
Oh yeah,
other
we ain't
co-host
paying no
thinking
attention to Breezy.
anybody.
I'm sorry, that was funny.
Y'all see.
He stands the war.
What's going on, Orlando? Mexican overtime, and it don't
Yeah,
look like
I gotta go
Yeah.
tend to Mr. Miz right now.
Did you
Yeah.
enjoy yourself yesterday, Rich?
Hold on, hold on. We're not gonna disrespect
Oh
Mr.
yeah,
Big.
yeah. Cooking them on bowling. I did enjoy myself.
Yeah, I ain't no breezy with a little bowler like he here, you know.
Oh
That's
yeah,
one of
Boog, Boog was over there doing his thing.
I mean,
yeah.
I bowled better. I had a bad game. That one was horrible. I don't know what was happening.
Cause you ain't had a
Don't be
food up in you,
bashful.
man. Ate them little almonds and all that. Ain't no energy. Should ate some of that pizza and the wing.
Nah, man.
Let's talk about Jay Rich.
eating
Huh?
them leaves like the
Let's
golden
talk about
child.
Jay Rich.
Exactly.
Can Jay Rich, can Jay Rich finish us
Man,
off with some laundry advice?
So we found out a fun fact before we go that if you watch I guess after midnight, I guess you save money. I
Well,
guess
Jay
you
Rich
use
What?
would
your
know. He has all these laundry tips.
Is that true or just random?
it's supposed to, if your county's supposed to be under what's that thing called, Faye?
Something of use. I forgot.
Yeah, some, but I don't think every county acknowledges you gotta find out if your county does, but if they do, your water is cheaper if you use it after a certain time.
I have heard that with washing clothes.
Hmm.
I have heard that
Rich,
if you do it at night, that is it'll be more cost efficient.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Jay Rich got out of the workout because he had to do this intricate laundry.
But and the thing is, I still ain't do it at night, so I'm like, feed the whole purpose anyway.
Okay,
But
it's well, I see it for electricity. I don't see it for water. But it says some regions or electricity providers have time of use rates where electricity is cheaper during off-peak hours like late at night. Doing laundry at night might save you money on your electricity bill in these cases, but consider the potential noise impact on your neighbors.
I
Who
said the
washing
noise ain't
machine
bad.
loud like
Who's gonna
that?
wake up from a washing machine? The
Exactly.
noise ain't bad.
Laundry
Yeah, so
machines, particularly older or less insulated models, can be quite loud. Yeah, I haven't heard a loud laundry machine in. Oh, I take that back. Never mind.
oh, you had one recently?
Uh, I'm not gonna put people out there, but
All right, we ain't gonna talk
yeah,
about it.
yeah, mine's not loud. I'll say that.
Yeah, I ain't never heard no. Now we got a dryer that'll buzz when it go off. That thing's super loud, but besides that,
No, and depending on what you watch, you want the people that like to throw tennis shoes and stuff.
oh yeah, they bouncing around. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
No,
Them
sir.
shit,
Stop it now.
Yeah.
Stop.
who you telling to stop?
Talking some aim got that
Got a
1946
nice.
washing dryer.
Hey, so
Why
there
I
is
was
something
running
that I
Ames?
want
She
to
didn't do nothing.
He listen.
sound like.
Aim be catching strays all the time.
I want to see me
Aim,
reading this.
aka the stray catcher. She catches them all the time for no reason.
That man said it sound like niggas fighting in the laundry room.
Ain't watching
Oh,
them
that is
J's today.
horrible. That's horrible. That is horrible. That is horrible. I think somebody's phone was hacked today. I'm gonna say that's about as close as I can say. I think
Oh, I
somebody's
think so
phone got
too.
hacked and jacked, and that the culprit is
Ain't no
among
way.
us because what
There's
we
no
saw
way.
today was way too quote unquote coincidental, and I think it was no coincidence. I think the culprit is here, and
Mm.
they
I
jacked.
disagree. I disagree.
I
It's
mean,
all
that's what you here for.
circumstantial.
You always disagree.
Come on. I'm watching that lawyer show.
What? Let me tell you something. Your
I'm not
washing
sure what y'all
machine doing
talking
all of
about.
that. You knew that before you put that in there. And he said 2 shirts and some slacks will have our washing machine like that. That's horrible.
Every
Lady V, we need
Yeah,
to
I
talk
no
dry
time
about
to
most of
upgrade that
what
mine.
phone.
Gerard said.
Yeah.
We getting out of pocket at this point. Book. Because that means something completely different to me now. Okay. What y'all got for the folk?
Stop.
Oh my goodness. Why are you posting the picture of Rich?
You know what? We got picture me on.
Yes. Let me tell
How
you
you feel
something.
at this time, Rich?
Breezy posted a video and it says, "Me at 3 a.m. want to quietly eat cake." That is the loudest container in the world, hands down. Why
Oh,
that
the
container
individual
is so
cake containers.
loud? No idea. It makes the loudest crumbling noises, like you crushing it. And all I'm trying to do is open this. Why are you trying to rat me out?
You gotta take care of your body. Gotta do better.
Done. Any hurdle. Y'all got anything for the people before we go?
I gotta get to these farm animals, y'all. I'm going.
Not farm animals. Well,
Well,
it
I would
has
say
been.
this: if you guys didn't get a chance to hear listen earlier, go back and listen and try to check out Utopia.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
we definitely about to
We
get
would
up
like
on
to
that.
talk about that.
yes. If you're able, get in an episode or two before next Monday. You probably gonna listen to way or watch way more than one or two. But yes, I'm gonna go because I want to look at this video and know why this girl is slapping these folks stuff out the air. Cause what? And why is Boog putting up random stickers of our Mishra car? That last one that just got deleted was diabolical. Very diabolical.
Well, they
But
got
in the
stickers there.
meantime, between time, we thank you for your presence. Hadu Hadu. You who will permit you shine as bright as you were able today. And if you didn't, you found a new way to shine tomorrow. There it is. We ahab you. Shout out to Detail. He giving us information. He said that time curfew usually relates to reclaimed recycled water. It doesn't apply to potable drinking water. There you got it. From somebody
Oh,
who knows. And Boog is just
no.
putting up random stickers, so that means he's sick of us. So we appreciate your presence. You will permit the requests that we did get. We will play them at a later time and let you know when they'll be played. So if you would like to put some requests in here, feel free. But in the meantime, we
Let me
are
hear that.
back to Live
Let me hear that.
365
Name of
for the
that
hits
song.
that you want to hear.
Name of that track.
Man, get out of there. You
What
late.
track?
They don't want to hear the name of your request.
All right, never mind. Don't worry about it. Y'all take
Persecute
care of
the
y'all
book
bodies.
company.
Appreciate y'all listening. We'll have y'all.
Aha,
New shows
We
y'all.
coming.
have y'all.
New
See you later.
interviews
Good
coming.
bless.
Optional
More life. More
More like
teams.
more
More
365.
365.
hands.
This man delusional from all the almonds
More
and leaves he done ate
365.
today.
That's right. Fasting and Palau. So y'all can do it too.
To Layla Hop Shalom.